What's up, everyone? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time here from the Mighty Kingdom. Got a pickup to share. As we know, for those of you who know me, know I'm a big Jordan fan. I grew up, he was my first favorite athlete, so I've amassed quite a few of his jerseys over the years. Mitchell&Ness has made the reproductions of, and some other companies too, but mainly Mitchell&Ness. And this, of course, is the newest of the Mitchell&Ness line for Michael Jordan, and it's the 1997-98. More specifically, the NBA Finals, 1998 NBA Finals jersey, the quote-unquote last shot jersey, of course. He hit the game-winning shot in Utah to win the second of 2 three-peats he had with the Bulls, of course. 6 titles all together. LeBron's still chasing him. And all due respect to Mr. James, but, I'm a Jordan man. So here, let's get right into the jersey. So you got the double-stitched Bulls and the double-stitched 23. And this, of course, was the standard for the Bulls for many years. They did have heat pressed on, numbers and letters when they won in 91 and 92. Of course, Mitchell&Ness recreated the Shrug Jersey for the 92 finals. But this, of course, being 98, and he had double stitching. I'll get a little more into the stitching aspect a little later when I show my full collection after this. But, of course, this is the jersey pickup and review for the 98, so let's keep with the 98. So you got the Jerry West logo on one side, of course, stitched on. The NBA Finals logo from 1998 stitched on. Very nice, very crisp on there. Of course, you got the white, black, red, black, and white trim for the neck area and the armholes. Very nice there. Of course, the Bulls, that's how they do it. Of course, you got the inside neck tag, Mitchell&Ness. You got the size tag. You got labels still on there. I bought this off eBay from the seller Hardwood Fames. Got a little discount off of it from him, so shout out to Hardwood Fames. Also had some eBay bucks to put towards it, so was able to get this at a good deal. We're going to scroll down here, or pan down, I should say, to the Jock Tag. Now, this has been a bit of a topic of conversation within the Jersey head community. Mitchell&Ness changed their Jock Tag slightly, and some people say it's like a billboard on the jersey or whatnot. I don't think it's too bad. You do have the 1997-98 Michael Jordan name tag. You also have the Hardwood Classics, NBA Hardwood Classics tag. Now, the only difference, and I'll show you an example, the only difference that I could see between this and the older Jock Tags is that at the bottom of Classics, it has Authentic. That does symbolize that this is the authentic line. I know Mitchell&Ness has started getting to the Swingman line. Their Swingman line does say Swingman at the bottom. This, of course, being part of the authentic line, so they have authentic now. Some say they made it a little too big or whatnot. It is what it is. I don't think it takes away from the jersey too much. And again, I'll get into that just momentarily. But then we have the Mitchell&Ness, of course, their logo and the little size tag on the side. Now, here's what I mean. So this is a older, a few years, but it's how the Jock Tag used to look. You have the name tag, you have the Hardwood Classics and Mitchell&Ness logo, and then the size tag. Now, it is a bit smaller, but honestly, comparatively, it's really not that big of a difference. The only difference, though, of course, is it does say the authentic. Now, they will have this authentic for all of their authentic line NBA jerseys going forward. So all the new releases they put out, it's going to have this Jock Tag on there for the authentics. And the Swingmans, of course, are a little different. I don't have a Swingman right here with me, so I can't show you that Jock Tag. But again, the old one is right there, and here's the new one. And if I pan back, you can kind of see it really doesn't take too much away from the jersey. Yes, it's slightly bigger, but I don't think it's that much bigger that it's just going to, just be an eyesore on it. But, to each his own. Some people don't like it. Some people, it's okay. Like me, it's, it is what it is. But there you go. So there's the front. And I'm gonna turn this bad boy around to the back. Pretty standard, for the Jordan jerseys. This era, of course, you got the double-stitched Jordan on the back, 23, double-stitched. So, yeah, there it is. The 1998 NBA Finals, the last shot jersey. So, technically, this is the 1997-98, but 1998 Finals. MJ, again, this is a new release by Mitchell&Ness, and I think they did a pretty good job. I think they, you know, they hit this one pretty much on the head. I like it. I think it's a solid jersey. I don't really know why they didn't make it before, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's one of those things that, hey, you know, we waited a little bit longer for it, but they finally got it done, and here it is. So, yeah. I know there's been some collectors out there. Shout out to Jake from Kansas City. I know there's been some collectors who took their older 1998 Michael Jordan jersey without the Finals logo in there and got the Finals logo put on there. But, you know, for me, I'm just one of those that just keeps the jersey as is. Even though if it needs to have a logo or something added to it, you know, it is what it is. I just, you know, I keep them as is. And then, you know, eventually if they make one with the logo on it, well, or Finals patch or what have you, well, you know, yeah. I might go ahead and grab that one too, just like I did with this one, but it is what it is. I think, again, they did a nice job with it. I'm happy with it. So, yeah, Mitchell&Ness 1997-98, the NBA Finals 1998 NBA Finals, Michael Jordan, the last shot. And by the way, I still have this. I still have to put this up here. It was in my old house, but oops, wrong one. I thought that was the right poster, but that wasn't the right poster. This is the right poster. This is MJ hitting the last shot. Oh, there it is. And yes, I got this back in 1998, so it's an old Sports Illustrated for Kids poster, but I used to have it on the wall of my old room, and I still have to put it up here somewhere, so there they are. Alright, and as a little added bonus for this vid, as I do have my camera up here, my phone up against the hat, so bear with me. It's as best as I can do for now. A little bonus content here. Of course, I am wearing the 98 Finals Mitchell&Ness Jordan, the last shot jersey. And I was asked once by a viewer if I could show the entire Jordan collection I have to date. And I said I would once I got this in the fold. And since I did, you know, why not? So go into the Bulls/Jordan closet, and I keep all the MJ jerseys as well as all the other Bulls jerseys. And let's get right into it. So as you know, this is the newest release by Mitchell&Ness, the Final Shot 1998 Finals Jordan jersey. And here's the rest of the jersey, the Jordan jersey collection to date. So here we are. All right, we're going to start at the beginning with the rookies, and this was the very first Mitchell&Ness Michael Jordan jersey I ever owned. I believe I got this in February of 2014, if I'm not mistaken, but I actually picked this up at the store. The rookie, of course, away jersey, everything pressed onto the jersey as it should be, including the back Jordan 23. And yeah, so this is the away. When I was young, I had a poster of Jordan, and on the poster there was one big image of him, and then there was smaller images on the side. I'd still like to recoup that poster if I can ever get it. And in every picture, he was wearing this jersey. So when I thought of Michael Jordan, like the first Mitchell&Ness Michael Jordan jersey I wanted, it had to be this one. So that's why I picked it up when I did. All right, so that's the first one. All right. Second one here, of course, this is the home version of the rookie, 84 rookie. This one I actually got from my buddy Big Slim, so shout out to Big Slim. Got this from him a bit back. And this is the home. So, of course, got the home and away set for his rookie. And like it was on the away, everything is pressed onto it as it should be for the home. I know Nike made a run of these too, Swingmans and whatever, and they're all stitched for the home and away set. And I actually have those somewhere, but, you know, the Mitchell&Ness ones, of course, are pressed on. And I believe the Nike one, the Road, is pressed on too, but the 23 is not dropped down the way it should be. It's like up at the near the Bulls name, and it should be dropped down a bit, but, you know, it is what it is. That's how Nike did that one. This next one is probably my rarest because of it's an original USA run. This is another one I got from my buddy Big Slim. Shout out again to him. This is the All-Star, the 84 All-Star. It's a USA run. It's pressed on as well, but it's the older run, and you can tell by the cut and just how it is. I mean, I know they made a redo of this some years ago, and it's nowhere close to this. This is, you know, in my opinion, this is the one to have, because it's just, you know, the cut of it, just everything about it is just really nice. And you can see the holes through the logos there. And, you know, it's right into the mesh of the material, and the new one's not like this. So, you know, the current China run, I should say. And it's also still got the old card Mitchell&Ness used to put with the Jordan jerseys. So, very, very nice. This was also a limited edition. Has the date on there. I forget exactly how many of these were made back in the day, but these were limited, very limited run. But this is the old USA run. You can always tell the old ones because they got the card. As long as you get the one with the tag. It has the old tag still on it. I don't know if I'll ever wear this, so that's why I'm keeping it with the tags. A lot of the jerseys I just wear, so the tags come off. I'm not one of those that keeps the tags on the jerseys. I understand for like resale purposes, you want to keep... I'm never going to sell these. Sorry. Not going to get them from me. But yeah, it's the 84 All-Star Original USA Run Mitchell&Ness. Beautiful jersey. Up next, we have the 89 that they released some years ago. I believe this one was released in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I remember because I couldn't get it right away. I had to wait a little bit. But I eventually got it. I think I got this from Hardwood Fames on eBay years ago. I think about a year later or something like that, I got this from him. From that seller, rather. Shout out to Hardwoods. You know, that's where I got this one. I got, you know, a few of my Jordan jerseys from Hardwoods on eBay. Nice jersey. I like how they did this one. And I believe this came out around Valentine's Day 2014. And as the story goes, I wanted to get it, but I had an appendix surgery some weeks before, and I started to get those bills in the mail. So that took preference over getting this, and then I was able to get this actually for a pretty good deal later. So it all worked out in the end, but I had to wait a little longer than I wanted to for this one. But it is what it is. They all come to the Mighty Kingdom sooner or later. All right. Next off, we got another All-Star. This is the 91 All-Star jersey. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's that year it was in Charlotte, so you have the little crowns going over the top. Everything supplemented on as far as the All-Star logo, but the 23 is double stitched. You got All-Star on the front. There's the year and the Jock Tag. And then you got the raised NBA logo because of these little graphics that year. They raised the logo for the Queen City. Jordan 23 single stitched on the back. Hot jersey. Really, really nice. Love that big graphic on the front. And that's the 91 All-Star. And probably one of my most favorite All-Star jerseys for Jordan is this one. This is the this is the 93. This is the 93 All-Star. I just love the contrast of the colors on this one with the big, you know, again, like it was for 91, same logo. Only this time it was the road jersey for the Eastern Conference. So you got the NBA All-Star supplemented in to the material. 23 again is double stitched. Jerry West logo. Turn it around, you got Jordan single stitch, but this time, unlike the 91, it was single stitched. This is double stitched. 23 on the back. And there's the Jock Tag. So yeah, the 93 is probably overall look, just the colors and everything, probably one of my favorite. I really like the 91 and everything, but just, you know, the way the colors contrast in the 93, I just really like. And I know that I got the, was it the 92 Magic Johnson one? Basically, it's the same jersey, just Magic Johnson. All right. So this one. This is the original run of it. This is the 96 All-Star, but this is the original run. So it's got that famed upside down 2 on the back of it, and I'm not changing it. I'm keeping it the way it was. I know some of the collectors out there have this, and they corrected the, had the 2 corrected on the back, but I got this almost exactly the same time I got the current version of it. I got this one on eBay, and the current version I got from NBA.com shop. And I'm going to just keep it the way it is. It's a mess up, but, you know, I'm just going to keep it as is. Again, it has the card. It says the older run of it. It's like stats from the game. Got the side trim. The logo, the 23 is double stitched. The NBA All-Stars is double stitched as well, but everything else is supplemented onto the material, the graphics. Turn it around, and there you see it. There's the upside down 2, which they corrected in the current version. But you know, I remember when this dropped. I didn't get it, obviously, when it originally dropped. I remember all the complaints from the jersey heads about this upside down 2. And Mitchell&Ness got an earful when this came out, because I mean, it was quite a pricey jersey too when it came out. So obviously, with that mistake on the back, you know. But it became one of those jerseys that, you know, even though, like, a lot of people returned it, if I remember correct, because of the mistake. But it just became one of those, it just became very hard to get. And, you know, like I said, I got mine around the time, I guess a year or 2 back, when they reissued it with the correct 2 on the back. But it is what it is. It's a neat little storytelling jersey. And then here's the China run. This is the newer run, rather. I believe both of them are made in China, but this is the newer one that they just reissued, if you will. I think about a year ago they made this one. And there's the right side too. So, and I got different stuff for this. I got the swingman shorts, I got the jacket, I got the hat, I got a bunch of stuff to go with this. I still want to get the shoes though. Still gotta get the shoes in the colorway. And this one here, this is the 98. Speaking of 1998 jerseys, this is the 98 All-Star game in New York. His final All-Star game as a Bull. And of course, Eastern Conference wore their white jerseys. Now you notice it's the regular Bulls jersey, because at that time, you know, they just wore the regular, you know, team jerseys. And everything is double stitched on this one. And you got the little NBA All-Star logo from 98. New York City. MJ was a game MVP. Real nice. Classic jersey. I really like this one. And I got the Kobe, too. I got the Kobe one for this, which is the road purple for the 98 All-Star. And finally, for the All-Star jerseys, this another interesting conversation piece. This is the lone All-Star jersey Mitchell&Ness made is him as a Wizard. This is his 2003 All-Star jersey, and this was an oops jersey because they made it, and they didn't exactly have the rights to the old Wizards logo, so it had to get pulled right away. So I actually got this one on eBay maybe about a week or so after it got pulled from NBA.com shop. I didn't get it right away on NBA.com shop, but I did get it on eBay about a week or so after that. And these are pretty hard to find now, so I'm glad I got it when I did. Maybe someday they'll get the rights, they'll redo it, you know, or put it available out there for people to buy. But this was the issue with it. They didn't have the rights to that logo. They had the rights to the current logo, which is basically the same, only a different colorway. But they didn't have the rights to that older Wizards logo, which is on the back of the jersey. So, they had to pull it from the NBA.com shop. It is what it is, but, you know, I got mine. So, anyhow, everything's double-stitched onto here. The logo is stitched on, and Jerry West logo stitched on. The stars are supplemented onto the back. The Oops Wizards logo is stitched on, Jordan 23 single stitched. And that actually concludes the all-star portion of this video for Michael Jordan for Mitchell&Ness. Yeah, I have quite a few of them. I have all the ones that they've ever made, including the Oops Wizards jersey from 2003. So let's get into some more regular Jordan jerseys. This is the Shrug Jersey Mitchell&Ness put out the 92 finals. Of course, against Portland. Kept making those threes. Cliff Robinson wasn't too happy. I still like Cliff's look, like when he was, Cliff's like, really? Really, MJ? What can I do? I can't guard him any better. There's the year and the Jock Tag, everything pressed on rather onto the material, including the black band. I believe someone in the Bulls front office or so died that year, so they wore this during the finals and maybe during part of the season too. But there's the Jordan 23 pressed on. We'll get into pressing a little bit here coming up. There was another mistake by Mitchell&Ness. Keep it going here. Up next, there's another finals jersey. This is the 96. I want to say it's the 96. Yeah, 95-96. His first of the second three-peat. Of course, the iconic moment of him holding the ball on the ground at the end of the game when they beat the Supersonics to win their fourth title with Jordan. And, you know, would go on to be the second of the two three-peats. But pretty cool moment there. And there's the Bulls 23 home jersey, the little NBA logo, which of course they won that series in Chicago. And then he had that moment with the ball, thinking of his dad and everything. And they think they won it on Father's Day or something like that, I think it was. So he got real emotional there. 95-96. Really nice jersey. I always like the home Bulls jerseys. You know, just that colorway and everything. The red ones are really nice. Probably more iconic of the two, but I just always like the home Bulls, just clean and classic looking. Yeah, let's keep it going. This, I believe this is the, okay, so that, of course, with the 90, now that finishes off the finals jerseys. This is a jersey that was recreated by M. Diddy. Mac Wilson, a.k.a. M. Diddy. The reason that he did this is that Mitchell&Ness put this out. This is the 12. Mitchell&Ness put this out for retail some years ago. The problem is the Bulls was pressed on, but the 12 was double-stitched. Now, Mitchell&Ness claims that it came from Nike. Nike told them to do it that way, so they did it. The problem is that the Bulls didn't wear stitched numbers and letters, even if it was a jersey that was just a jersey brought with them. Until the 92-93 season. That's the year the Bulls beat the Suns in the finals on the John Paxson 3 in Phoenix. That was the first time the Bulls wore stitched numbers and letters throughout the uniform. Bulls, number, way, names, everything was double-stitched onto the jerseys. Prior to that, heat pressed. It was heat press for their first two championships. It was heat press for years prior to that. All of Michael Jordan's career up until 92-93, he wore pressed jerseys for the Bulls. So the story goes, I believe, 89 in Orlando, his jersey got stolen. They gave him just a generic Bulls number 12 jersey to wear. Originally, he was going to get a jersey from a fan in the stands with a champion replica Jordan jersey, but they couldn't do that. So they had this extra jersey with them. They gave it to him to wear for a game. He wore it. You know, it is what it is. It's part of history. If you Google search image him in that game, you will clearly see that the numbers are pressed. They're not stitched. And, you know, Nike can say, or Mitchell&Ness can say whatever they want. Well, it was, no, it wasn't. It's called a uniform for a reason. They're all done the same way. There wouldn't be one done stitching just because. No, it is pressed. It's not stitched. The Bulls did not wear stitched jerseys until 92-93. So that was a bit of a mistake. Now, if it came from Nike, it was a mistake on Nike's part. And if Nike's just going on and on about, well, Champion made the jersey back then, not Nike. Okay, Nike does have the rights to Michael Jordan. Mitchell&Ness has to listen to Nike. It is what it is. It's, you know, they work hand in hand. They have to play nice, you know, to make the Michael Jordan jerseys that they do. So it is what it is. I remember when the Mitchell&Ness version of this jersey came out, there was a big uproar in the Jersey Heads community because of the 12s were double stitched on like they are here in the 98 version. You see the stitching, but again, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be heat pressed. They got the name Bulls correct, if I remember. They got that pressed on, but the 12s are double stitched on the front and the back. Not supposed to be. Again, it's one of those things that Jersey Heads like myself and other Jersey Heads, we catch that type of stuff, okay? Honestly, all they would have to do is Google search. They could see it. If they could pull up that game somewhere, I'm sure they could see it, that it's just like this, that it's pressed. It is what it is. I'm not a Mitchell&Ness hater, okay, but it was a mistake that they made on a Jordan jersey that was kind of glaring. And if it came from Nike, I mean, shame on Nike, but, you know, it is what it is. So, at that time, after that jersey came out, and there was a big discussion in the groups about that, and there was some, you know, infighting with Mitchell&Ness on different, you know, social media outlets, and it just, it was interesting. There was a couple weeks there, it was pretty interesting, but M. Diddy told the groups that he will be doing a batch of these jerseys correctly. Because Mitchell&Ness did not. So if anyone wanted one, let them know, and we would be put on the list to get these. So I was one of the ones that said, yeah, you know, it's just a plain Jane 12. I mean, there's really no, there's no name, and there was no name in the game either. He just wore a plain 12. You really have to know the history to get this, to understand what this is. But yeah, this represents the '89 game in Orlando for the jersey that Michael Jordan had to wear, because his jersey was stolen. Maybe it was the same guy that took Tom Brady's jersey years later. I don't know. But his jersey got taken, and he had to wear a generic number 12 Bulls jersey, and that's what this symbolizes. So this is an M. Diddy special. This is a Mack Wilson done jersey. And again, you see that nice shine. And just like in the pictures, you Google search it, stitching doesn't shine in light the way pressing does. Yeah. So there it is. The only thing stitched on here is the NBA logo. Everything else is pressed on, as it should be, from that era. And number 12 pressed on as well. Shiny. So there it is. There's the story behind this jersey and why this jersey was done. All right, we're still going. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably have this out of order. I think I put this here. Okay, so this is the 96, 97. This is the finals. There's one more finals jersey. Same as the 98s, the road red. And there it is. Gold logo for that season, of course. The 50th anniversary of the NBA. You got the finals logo, the little logo there. Larry O'Brien Trophy logo. Bulls 23 on the front, stitched on as it should be for the era. And there you got the name and Jock Tag, Jordan 23 on the back. I will put this in the correct spot now. I kind of have these in order, you know, the All-Stars in order by the finals in order by year. I guess this 12 one just kind of jumped ahead. And we're still going. So this is the last shot jersey versus Cleveland, the 89 jersey, the recreation of it. 88-89 season, of course, the playoffs where Jordan hit that shot over Craig Elo to win the series versus the Cavs. And this is a recreation of that. This is the original one. I know there were some bleeding issues and whatnot. They made another version of it. Redid it, I guess, soon after that, but this is the original one. I'm just going to keep it, whatever. It's still a nice jersey. I like it, so. All right. Just going to move this hanger over. Okay. Okay, so I had said earlier that Mitchell&Ness made the 98 years ago without the patch. And here it is. This is the older run 98. No finals patch. Why they didn't make the finals? Maybe they just wanted to make like his symbolizing his final year as a as a Bull without the finals logo, you know, and then they make 1 year later with it, but it is what it is. 97, 98, Michael Jordan, the Road Bulls jersey. There it is. Yeah, we're still going. This is the Mitchell&Ness I'm Back jersey, number 45. The Road jersey. There it is, 94-95. The Jock Tag NBA logo, stitched as it should be from that year. Jordan 45 on the back. Real nice, real solid jersey. I really like this one. This next one here, shout out to the Ramirez boys. I got this from the Ramirez boys. This is the Nike version of the number 45, 94-95 jersey. And there it is, Nike. It is from the, what's that, the 8403 series. The Flight series. Again, the home version of the number 45. Really like this. Glad I was able to get this from them. That means I don't have to get the Mitchell&Ness version. So, so thank you again to the Ramirez boys for this one. I got this one from them a bit back. And it's a solid jersey. I really like it. All right, we're moving on. Bear with me 1 second. I have these a little out of order, so I wanted to make sure I got these back in order. This one I actually got off Big Baby some years ago, off eBay. Again, it's an 8403 series, the black with the red pinstripe, the Nike version. Shot the Big Baby, holding it down in the Motor City. There it is. Jordan 23. Again, it's the Nike version. I think it's a solid jersey. I'll put this with the other Nike in here. Had them a little out of order. And this is the Mitchell&Ness version. But this one is from the 96-97 season, so it's got the gold logo. Bulls 23, pinstripes. Yeah, 96-97. Jordan 23. Triple stitching on this one. Very nice. Actually, I got the authentic shorts too. It came with the jersey. So I actually have them back here somewhere. Got a few shorts. Still have to get the road red ones though, and the home whites, but I have all the I have the others. Oh, and the solid black one I forget. You know, accessorize. And finally, from the for the Bulls collection and Mitchell&Ness, this is the all black alt. The 97-98. So his final season with the Bulls, the solid all black jersey. Very nice. Becoming harder and harder to get. I actually picked this up a couple months ago off eBay. Was glad to get it because it was one of those that was like one of the last of the holdouts for me as far as different styles for the Bulls for Michael Jordan jerseys. This was like the last one I needed, so I was glad to get it. And now, this is the Nike 20th anniversary of Space Jam. This is their jersey, the Toon Squad jersey. I know technically the name's not supposed to be on the back, but they got it on the back. And then the 23. But, you know, it's an authentic Nike 20th anniversary of the movie. This came out, I think, what was it, last December? I picked this up. I got this from Champs, I believe. It's either the Champs or Foot Locker. It was one of the two. Maybe Foot Locker. It was Foot Locker. Toon Squad on there. This is a Swingman, but it's the Bullets throwback. I still want to get an authentic. Haven't gotten around to getting one of those yet, but this is the Nike Swingman version. Still a nice jersey, solid. You know, I don't mind the Swingmans. I'll rock them. So, Bullets MJ, very patriotic. I actually do have a swingman. I got this when he first went to the Wizards, when he first started playing with the Wizards. This is my old Nike Swingman Road Jordan. And these guys, these last two are the authentic Nikes from the 01, so it has the ribbon, 911 ribbon. These are, this is the away authentic Nike, and I had the ribbon put on it. Actually, my mom did, so shout out to my mom. I got the ribbons off eBay, and these jerseys off eBay, and then I had her sew the ribbons on there. So, because, you know, flair. And finally, for the combo wombo deal, we got the authentic Nike Home, again with the 911 ribbon. Nike authentic. There you go. All right, that is it. There is no more. That is the full set. The full set of my Michael Jordan collection. Mitchell&Ness, Nike, and M. Diddy Special in there. There's a little of everything in there. And, of course, the 98, which is the most recent release, the 98 Finals, the last shot. Finals edition. Of course, there was a last shot against Craig Elo and the Cavs. This is the last shot Finals edition. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The little review of the 98 Finals MJ Mitchell&Ness jersey and my entire collection of his airness. Michael Jordan. Right in there. All right, everyone. Last of the show. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you around the channel. You all take care.